are tuned in to your dose of positivity. I am Marlene Motivates, and as I always say, just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life.
Be encouraged, be inspired, be yourself, you will survive. Just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life.
Hey, everybody, it's Marlene of Marlene Motivates, your channel for motivation, inspiration, positivity, mindset shifting, all of those things. If you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. I'd love for you to become a fellow motivator. So, welcome to everybody who is live in the show. I appreciate every single one of you. Make sure that you hit that like. Today, I wanted to talk to you about some of the lies that we believed. And there's many things that we in our life we believe because of other people. And we're going to get into all of those things. But let me welcome everybody who is here live. I really appreciate every single person. Yes, everybody, please like and share. Sunshine Films says sometimes we want to believe the lies. Hi, Sunshine Films. Welcome. Hey, Boss Life Online. How are you doing? Welcome. Happy Wednesday. Hey, Puzzle Pieces. Welcome in. And who else do we have? We have Dirt Diggers UK. How are you doing? Welcome. Appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Hey, Nicole's Thoughts. Welcome. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. And I believe that is it. Oh, Realist One in the building. How are you doing, Realist One? Happy Wednesday. Happy April to everybody. And we have Eastad in the chat. How are you doing, East? Welcome in. Appreciate you being here. I hope everybody is well. And welcome to today's topic, okay? So, I'm going to be talking to you all today about some of the lies that we believe. We believe it because sometimes we just didn't know better. We were gullible, we were vulnerable, we were just have been through some certain things in our life, and we believe those lies because we didn't know better or many other things. So let's get into talking about it. And one of the first lies that I know that I believed was that I was negative because they were. And it's just because of the people that you choose to associate with, you become who they are. That's why it's so important who you choose to, talk with, who you choose to, tell your hopes and your dreams to. You become those things. So, that's one of the major lies is that you are as negative as they are. How we choose to be in our life depends on us. No matter what you have been through, no matter your financial situation, we make choices every day. You make choices on how you treat yourself. You make a choice on how you treat yourself, and nobody can make you do or be anything. You have to select that for yourself. So yeah, all of those things. So one of the first lies, you're as negative as they are. And sometimes you can be negative because you don't know better. But like I said, it's a choice. Once I knew better, I could act different. Before I didn't know that I could choose to be positive. I didn't even think that was something possible because of all of the things that I had been through, and the hills and the valleys and the trauma and, your financial situation. But a lot of times we make excuses, and It's not the lie. It's not a lie. We just make excuses so that we can do and act a certain way. We make those excuses, okay? We'll tell ourselves, okay, I'm going to do this, and this is the justification because I've been through so much, because this is how people who look like me act. I can do this because nobody's watching, or because I need the money. So the end doesn't justify the means, okay? And when somebody tells you something, you have to be very careful. I always say, when someone tells you something, try your best to verify. Sit back, watch and observe. Okay? Are they really who they say they are? Are they talking the talk? Are they walking the walk? Or have you been bamboozled? Okay? I think that's very important to talk about, some of the lies that, we believe. It's because we feel certain things, and we just allow it, right? We allow certain things, and we shouldn't. Yes, happy April to you. Positive thoughts, positive vibes only. Yes, I am. I'm awesome every single day of my life. Thank you so much, East. I'm blessed. Boss Life Online says 100, 100. Keep it 100. Realist says also judgment gets clouded when certain people come into the picture. Yeah, certain people, the people will have you believing this whole storyline, okay? They'll get you feeling that so much things about you. People will make you feel that you are inadequate in some type of way. And it's not that you're inadequate, it's that they believe that about themselves. And that's what people will do. They will do lots of projections and all of those things onto us. But we'll talk about that in a little bit. Hey, James, how are you doing? Welcome. Happy Wednesday to you. Appreciate you being here. Hey, Miss 702, how are you doing? Welcome in. Appreciate you being here. Thank you for your support. I hope all is well with everybody. Hey, Colton, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, Jessica, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. So let's get back into this. What is another lie? What is a lie that you have been told that you believed? And one of ones that I believed is that I had no worth, because that's what they would say to me. You're nothing. Like people say, you have never been nothing and you'll never be anybody. Nobody will ever want you. You can't do anything. And people will do that. People will project all of their fears. They'll project all of their inadequacies, especially the ones that are jealous of you, because they know you have talent. And some people, because they're so negative, they're so evil, they want to put you down. And, sometimes after you hear something for such a long time, that you start to believe it. You start to believe the lie. You believe it, believe it, believe it, because you've heard it so much. Never let another person tell you that you have no worth. You're in control of what you think about yourself. You're in control of that part. Nobody can take away your worth. Nobody can. People will try. People will try to put doubt. They'll try to pour doubt into your mind. They'll try to give you feelings of worthlessness. They'll go to any means necessary to try to break your spirit, because they don't like themselves. Most of the people who try to put us down with these lies, try to make us feel inferior or all of those things, because they feel inferior, because they don't know themselves. They don't love themselves. They don't know what it means to love themselves. So when they see you as a bright beam of light, which I speak over all of you motivators, you are a bright beam of light. Never let anybody take away from your power, from your energy, from your focus, okay? And sometimes we believe those lies that other people tell us, like this: you have no worth, okay? And it gets us stuck for a long time. You will be licking your wounds. You will feel inferior. You won't get into anything that you need to do for yourself. and you have so much talent. Sometimes or some people just have so much talent within them that it intimidates another person, and they want to do anything possible to get you stuck. They want to do anything that they can do to break you down. And then when they do, they're so evil and wicked that they smile. That's their purpose. Some people, that's their full intention. Their intention is to break you down, to break your spirit, to make you feel inferior, because when they get you down, they're able to step on you so that they can become elevated. And that's something that I will never understand, why one person will want to diminish your value so that they can feel good. It's something very twisted about it. It's very strange and weird. But this is a lie that many people were told, that you have no worth, and it is not true. You have worth. Okay? You definitely do. Awesome, James. I'm doing amazing. Thank you so much for asking. Hey, Miss Yo-Yo, how are you doing? Welcome in. Appreciate your support. Yes, Gio, people are so mean. And the thing about this is it's so difficult. Okay? It's so difficult to be around people that you really care about. But when you come to that realization that the people that you thought loved you, they don't love you. Actually, they hate you. And that's a hard pill to swallow when it's your own relative, when it's your spouse, your significant other, your friend, quote unquote, or whoever somebody is in our life. We tend to listen to people, right? And we tend to believe them. Mm-mm. But they don't want anything good to happen to you. Okay. I believed I was her favorite, but that was a flat out lie. Eastad. Happy Wednesday, Sirius. Appreciate you being here. How are you doing? Welcome in. Let's see what Miss Yo-Yo has said. I have not been told lies, but I have been told I was worth anything either. I had to figure that out for myself. Awesome, Miss Yo-Yo. I'm glad that has never happened to you. And yes, it is true. We have to find our worth within ourselves. Every single one of us. You can't go by the worth of your mama, auntie, cousin, friend, spouse. And a lot of people are looking for other people to give them worth, or whether they're in a relationship or they're not in a relationship. They feel that if I'm not in a relationship, I'm nobody. Okay. I have to belong to something. I have to belong to someone to have worth. And that's another lie. No matter what your relationship status is, you have worth, you have value, and you are somebody. We're spreading that awareness on today that we each have personal value. You do. Each of you have personal worth. Each of you have personal value. Thank you so much, Gio. Appreciate that. Yeah, that's tough. It is. It is. But yes, it is often true, unfortunately. Yes, the people that we trust the most, the people that we care about the most, they will tell us so much outright. They will deceive us. They will try to get you down. They will try to break your spirit, do anything that they can to get you to stop or to slow down in being who you are, because then they'll win. Don't let other people win who are twisted, who are negative. And it's usually the people who don't have their life together. Have you ever seen the people who always are giving out advice, trying to tell you how to run your life? They don't even have control of their life. They don't have control of their finances, their relationship, their health. It's like, come on. People love to give advice to other people, but they don't take their own advice. So let's not listen to the lies that other people will spread. Okay. Don't. Awesome. I love to hear that, Sirius. I'm doing amazing. Thank you. I am blessed, and you are as well. Miss Tamika says, hi, Marlene and everyone. Welcome, Miss Tamika. How are you doing? Happy Wednesday. Welcome in. Zani, how are you doing? Welcome. Appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. I hope all is well with you. And that's one of the lies that, we get taught. We were told you have no value, you have no worth, you're nobody. And this is another one. You can never succeed. People will say out their mouth, whatever you're trying to do, that will never work. That's not going to work. People will say things will never work. People will tell you that you will never succeed because they don't have enough courage. They don't have enough strength. And also, they don't have your gifts. They don't have your talents. They have no self awareness. They have no self love. So they want to do anything to get you stuck. But never listen to other people, especially the people who are not winning. Don't listen to the people who are negative. They don't know you, they know nothing about you. Okay? What you think about yourself is so important. Do not listen to anybody that tries to get you down. Okay? Never listen to that. Anything, and I mean anything that you want in your life, anything that you want to do, anything that you want to accomplish, anything that you have on the inside of you. We speak about our working on our inner, your inner focus of what you're good at, what are your abilities, what are my talents. Go through with it, follow through, do it, prove them wrong, but also prove it to yourself. Never listen to other people who doubt you. Don't listen to them. They don't matter. In the long run, what do they matter? Are they paying any bills in your house? I know I don't have nobody offering to pay Marlene's bills. Don't listen to people. Don't listen to people who don't support you and people who ultimately are jealous of you. People sometimes try to sabotage your success because they already see how good you are. They already see that other people are clinging to you and they don't like it because they want that affirmation. They want those accolades. They want to be celebrated. They want to be talked about. They want to be popular, and they'll go to any means necessary to try to get you down, and they'll tell you lies to try to break your spirit. Be careful what you listen to from other people. And I will also say, be careful in trying to support other people. When people will tell you, oh, don't support this person because they did this to me, or don't go over there because that didn't work for me. Be careful. Know what you can do. Know what is meant to be for you. Know what your purpose is in this life and stay focused on that path. Don't listen to the lies, the projections of other people. Don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt your abilities. Don't doubt your gifts. And don't listen to the lies of other people. And yes, I'm not going to even front. I'm not going to lie, cap, any of that. Because when people tell us something and it hurts our feelings, we're human beings. We all have feelings, men and women. We all have feelings, and nobody likes to be told certain things, but people will tell you lies because they want to break you down. Or some people, they want to keep you all to themselves. They don't want to share any of you with anybody else, but they have a problem. They have an issue. Don't ever listen to that, okay? Here's another lie that people will say, okay? You can never succeed. You can never succeed. That will never work for you. Oh, I tried that. Have you heard this one? I tried that before and that doesn't work. But did they actually work the system? Have they done everything? Did they get a mentor? Did they do their research? Is that even something that you're supposed to be doing? See, sometimes people will tell you and speak out of their mouth, and they'll speak with so much power, like they know what they're talking about. They don't know you. They don't know what you can do. They don't know your personal value. Maybe they have made excuses. Maybe they were hopping on to opinions. They don't know anything about themselves. They don't know about being consistent. They don't know about having courage. They don't know about having a light from within. Know your light, motivators. Know your light. Never let anybody tell you something won't succeed. When you have something and that is from the inside, a talent, a gift, I call it a blessing from God. When God blesses you with certain gifts, it's up to you to listen to it, and to use it. Use your gifts. Don't let other people intimidate you. Don't let other people tell you stuff and then you start to question yourself. I wonder if I can do it. See, they just dropped a seed of doubt in your mind. Never let other people drop seeds of doubt in your mind. That's a lie. It's a lie. Identify it and leave those people alone. Leave them alone. Okay? Anybody who tries to get you stuck in this life, leave them alone. And this is one of them. You can never succeed. Lie. Don't listen to it. Don't believe it. Most of the people who tell you that you will never succeed are the same people who are sitting down doing nothing with their life. Don't take advice from people who are not successful themselves. Are you successful? Are you winning? Show me. Show me the receipts. Show me the proof. Or don't tell me nothing. Okay? I think that's so important. Let's see what's going on in the chat. I know I missed a lot of comments. I see Miss Eunice in the building. Hi, Miss Eunice. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Appreciate you being here. Happy Wednesday. Appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. I hope all is well with you. And everybody's saying hi to Miss Eunice. And shout out to all my amazing mods dropping links to other channels. Thank you so much. Anyone that tells me to not support somebody, I ignore them. Yeah. And people will do that. People will tell you, don't support people. Don't listen to this person. Don't, they're a bad person. I always ask myself, what have they done to cause that person to not like or trust them? We have to go into all those things too. Don't be gullible. Don't be manipulated. And sometimes people want you to stay away from that person because they're trying to hide the fact that they did X, Y, and Z. Okay, what have you done? What have you done to them? Have you stabbed them in the back? Have you deceived them? And now it's about to come out. So they want you to stay away from that so that you don't gain the knowledge that you need to protect yourself. Be careful of the people who tell you stay away from this person or that person. Careful. You don't know. You don't know what they have done. Okay. Let's see. It's funny you mentioned that, East, because it's a lot of folk on the choose a side stuff on here. Yes, realist. It's a lot of people who want you to choose to be on my side, and like, okay, you feel like you have to choose between this person or that person. That's kindergarten stuff. That's the stuff you did when you were in elementary school. You have to elevate higher than that. Yeah, exactly, Nexie. Yes, they say, oh, that won't work because people are not loyal. Child, I prove that wrong. And that's a lie. That's a lie that people will say, Gio. People aren't loyal. No, people aren't loyal to you. And you have to always ask yourself, what have they done? What have I done that I'm not getting loyalty? Do I lack loyalty? Am I giving good to people? All of those things go to the things that people will say to you. And a lot of people don't like it when they get exposed. When you expose them. People don't like to get exposed. Just tell them the truth. They don't like when you expose them. You've uncovered it, and now everybody else is gonna realize it. Yes, only weak minds entertain that nonsense. It's true. Okay. It makes it no better when other people get involved. Yeah, it's one of those things like when people start interjecting into situations that have nothing to do with you. This is a problem between person A and a person B. You're a person C, and you may be friends with the A or the B person, but then you put yourself in the middle and say, oh, yeah, and you do this and you do that. Stop involving yourself in other people's business. You don't know what that person has done. And a lot of times the person that is our friend, our relative, whoever, You don't know what they've done. They probably are in the wrong. Be careful about supporting and putting your mouth on situations that you know nothing of. They could have been the main offender. They could have been the main person that did wrong. So be careful about being the other person, okay? Let's not put ourselves in that. Yeah, your common sense is on overload. And don't say you're not a super intelligent guy. I don't like that, East. You are intelligent. The same ones saying you're the issue are the actual ones causing more of an issue. Yes, 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 and yes. The same people who will say you're the issue are the ones causing it because either they don't want to be exposed, they are a pathological liar, or many other things, or they have some mental illness, or maybe a culmination of all of it. Maybe they're all of those things. And yeah, you just have to leave those people alone. You do. Yes, exactly. Realist. Exactly. Hey, Miss Rachel, how are you doing? Welcome in. Welcome to the show. Appreciate you being here. Happy Wednesday. I hope all is well with you. Yes, yes. Okay. Miss Nexie says they go in the attack when you expose them. And that's it. I learned that a long time ago when people are getting exposed because of the lie, because of the persona they put on, the whole character, or when the mask falls off and now they can't hide from it anymore. Everything has been exposed, and people will come out to defend you and say, yeah, they did that to me. Because trust me, if somebody did something to you, they've done it before and they will do it again. Okay. People don't like to be exposed, but people need to grow up and be mature. And if they can't, leave them alone. I've been saying it forever. I play games, but I don't play no games. Exactly, exactly, exactly. Gio says the block game. And that's one of the things about life. And life is, there's too many things out there for us motivators. We have blocking on email, blocking on phone, blocking on social media. There's no reason that you have to continuously go back and forth with people. Be mature enough to say, I don't have to respond to you. I don't have to respond to you. I don't have to justify who I am. I don't have to convince anybody of who I am. I always say that the people who really and truly know me will say, Marilyn is not like that. Okay. And anybody who stays on the side of doubting me, then you stay on that side. Because what you call it? My reputation is centered on how I treat other people. And I believe in treating people to the best way possible. So this is a lie. You can never succeed. Another big lie. Let's go into the next one. This is a big one, everybody. People will say you can't have healthy relationships. A lie. You can have healthy relationships, but it takes work. And they don't want to do anything about it. They don't want to put in the work to have a healthy relationship. They'd rather be toxic. They'd rather be arguing, drinking, smoking up their money, screwing everybody, and all of those things. So that's why they said you can't have a healthy relationship, because they don't want to do what they need to do. They want to be toxic. Okay. And they'll say, oh, good relationships aren't out there. Yes, they are. But are you loyal? Are you doing what you need to do in order to get it and keep it? See, it's one thing to get in a relationship, but it's another thing to keep the relationship. What are you doing to maintain your healthy relationships? Do you know how to be a good friend? Do you know how to be supportive and kind, understanding, apologetic? That's what you do when you have a healthy relationship. And people will say that you can't have a healthy relationship because they don't know how to be healthy. They have never worked on themselves. They don't know how to be accountable. All they do is deflect. I'm going to deflect. Okay, that's my mama, that's my cousin, that's the person I was in a relationship with. They never take accountability and to say, I did wrong. Mm-mm. You have to stay away from those type of people. If you keep those type of people around you, you will never elevate. You never ever will elevate. Okay. Okay. And we have to elevate. Some truly are incapable of mentally growing up, and there are some here whom have witnessed it. Mm. Yeah, East, that's some wisdom right there. Some people are incapable, and I do believe that some people are incapable because they have chosen for so long. They've chosen to be negative. They've chosen to be mad. They've chosen to be angry. They've chosen to not get up and do something with their life. That yes, you can be in a situation to where things have happened to you, right? You could be in that situation. I was in that situation for a long time of not getting certain things, of not learning things, but at a certain period of time you have to say that excuse is not good enough. Now what am I going to do? Yeah, they did that to me, but now what am I doing? What am I doing? Okay? You have to learn to elevate, okay? All on your own. You really do. You have to elevate on your own. Yes, it's so true. Hey Nate, how are you doing? Welcome. Appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Happy Wednesday to you. Hope all is well with you. Yes. Realist says ignorance, assumption, so on and so on. Exactly, realist. They're ignorant, and they choose to be ignorant. You hear people all the time saying certain things like, I know for myself, when I was going to college, people laughed at me. They clowned me like, go to college for what? That's stupid. It will never work out. You're never going to graduate. You're never going to get a good job. You're never going to. There's always going to be people that are always going to have something to say about you. But I always say at the end of the day, what do you say about yourself? There's always going to be people who like you. There's always going to be people who don't like you. There's always going to be people who are going to be negative. Okay? You let them stay over there. Go and hustle and grind and make your life happen. Make your life happen. Bring your own self peace. Bring your own self joy. Love yourself. Never let another person come and take you down because they want to stay down. Some people choose to stay down and they want to be that wounded dog. They want to be that wounded person their whole life and talk about the wounds. Oh, this happened to me and I was traumatized. I am a person, I talk about my traumas because I'm fully grown to say, this is what happened to me, but it's not who I am. And that's what people don't understand, the difference between those two things. You are not a reflection of what you have done, okay? You are how you choose to grow, how you treat other people, how you respect yourself, all of those things. And certain people don't know how. They don't know how to be accountable. They don't know how to get themselves up and to say, move on. It's time to let that go and to release it. Today is a new day. Some people don't know how to do that. And you can't do anything for those people. You just have to let them be who they are. Okay? But we can't sit on that and continue to believe the lies that other people will say, because if they want to be ignorant, if they want to doubt themselves, if they never want to have better, then you let them. Let them stay in that. Okay? Let them stay in it. The 1950s and 60s are testimonials to healthy relationships. Modern times and things like the internet have diluted it, period. Yeah. I remember back in the day when you had to wait. Certain stores closed on Friday, so if you didn't plan and prepare, you were not going to get anything until Monday morning. And certain things like it's the constantly always tapping into social media that people don't know how to unplug to spend quality time with their family, quote unquote, your relative, people that you care about. They don't want to put in any work into the relationship. They'd rather be scrolling all day. They rather care about what other people are thinking about them online instead of what's happening in the real life. Are you putting work into your real life relationships? Are you doing what you need to do as a woman or as a man? That's what it's about. That's what it's about for real. And they don't want to accept that. And that's a problem. It is. It's a big problem. And we just have to be accountable for all of those things. We can't change other people. But this is a lie. You can't have healthy relationships. And It's not true at all. You can have healthy relationships, and I'm proof of it because I used to be the most toxic person. Let me tell you, people who have known me for years know how toxic I used to be. Jealous of everybody. I was jealous of every woman. Like, oh, who does she think she is? I was jealous of everybody because I didn't have enough confidence in myself. I wasn't self aware. I didn't respect myself. I was jealous of everything that other people had, but I wasn't doing anything so that I could have my own life. I didn't believe in my own hopes and dreams. All of those things went into me being the person that I was. But that's why I'm saying anybody can change if they want to. Anybody. It doesn't matter what you've done. It doesn't matter what other people have said to you, spoken out of their mouth with the foolishness and said you were this and you were that, yada, yada, yada. But who do you say you are? And how do you prove it? It's not about proving to other people. How do you prove it to yourself? See, every day I wake up, I have to put it in my brain. I make a choice to love myself. I make a choice to be at peace. I make a choice to be respectful of other people. I make those choices every single day I wake up. And thus, because of that, I get certain things in my life. See, a lot of people don't know how to be at peace. They don't know how to love themselves. First, you have to be a good friend to get a good friend. And I mean that on everything. And I didn't know that before. I didn't know how to be a good friend. I didn't know how to not be jealous of other people. I didn't know how to forgive. And until you know how to forgive yourself, you can't forgive other people. You have to love yourself first. I had to learn to love myself. And then when I had a good relationship with myself, then I could be a good friend. I could be a good sister. I could be a good auntie. I could be a good person in a relationship. I could be good at the workplace because I wasn't trying to be envious of other people. I was happy and satisfied with me. Until you learn to know yourself and you learn to love who you are and your purpose and your reason for being and existing, it's true. You can't have a healthy relationship. You can't have a healthy relationship until you get to know yourself and to look at yourself in the mirror and to say, I like myself. And then you go to the next step. I am my own friend. And then you get to the next step. I love myself. Until you get to that position in your life, you're always going to be mad. You're always going to be jealous. You will always be angry, and you will never have a healthy relationship. You are what you think. And if you think negatively about yourself, you will think negatively about others. I used to always think that everybody was against me. They weren't against me. It was time for me to grow up. Real talk. It was time for me to grow up and mature and stop playing games and be accountable and stop being jealous and say, I'm sorry and mean it. And to when I said I'm going to do something, follow through and be consistent. See, that's a part of being a grown, mature woman or a grown, mature man. Say what you mean and mean what you say. Follow through. But it takes a mature person. It takes a real person to say, I messed up and I'm sorry, and then make changes in order to not do it again. Because when you care about yourself, you don't want anybody to hurt you. But at the same token, are you hurting other people? Are you being disrespectful of other people? Or are you being supportive and kind and loving? Put good out there and you're going to get good back. Not saying that every single person you encounter is going to be good to you, but the more that you do good to yourself, treat yourself good, put boundaries out there and say, you will not disrespect me, no foolishness, but also you choose healthy relationships. You don't let people talk to you out, talk to you sideways, disrespect you. Don't be a doormat for other people. It's about learning a balance in this life as a grown woman, or as a grown man, learning that balance. I respect myself. I have boundaries. You will not disrespect me. You will not talk to me any type of way. And if you do, I'm going to block you. And if you do, I'm not going to be around you. And a lot of people get it wrong and think when you stop supporting them that you're jealous of them. I'm not jealous of nobody. I'm busy in my purpose. I'm busy loving myself. I'm busy making my life happen. I'm busy making my life popping. It's just real. I'm just being real. And we have to learn to stop believing the lies that, we have to support everybody. You cannot support everybody and be okay. There's certain people that they are toxic. They are users. They're manipulators. And if you support them, when are you ever going to get to support yourself? They're never going to extend an olive branch to say, hey, you need something? Are you okay? How can I help you? How can I assist you? They won't. They can't. Because some people have mental illness. They're toxic. They're users. They're narcissists. And they're evil. Okay? I know you all know about some evil people out there. I know of some evil people out there. And they will do anything to break you. Even some of them are so toxic that they will do anything, even if it causes to unalive you. That's just how they are. Those twisted and dark people, stay away from them. You cannot change them. You cannot make them do the right thing. You can't. You won't. You're wasting your time. And stop believing the lie that you can change people. You cannot change people into being what you want them to be. They have to want that for themselves. Real talk. Stop wasting your time, ladies and gentlemen. Please stop wasting your time. You can't change them. If somebody wants to be your friend, they'll be your friend. If somebody wants to love you, they will. If somebody wants to do X, Y, and Z, that's what they're going to do. It's not a reflection. It doesn't mean it's not about you. It's about them. That's where they are in their life. Until they choose to start caring about themselves, until they choose to start respecting themselves, they will never respect you. People can't respect what they don't possess. You got to respect yourself first. And that's why I always say, all I need to do is to listen to somebody talk for a little bit and I'll tell them who they are. Okay? You don't have to have a lot of means, but you definitely should have self-respect. You don't have to talk down about other people. If you have that much time to talk about another person, you have the same amount of time that you should be pouring into yourself, loving on yourself, instead of listening to their lies, their projections, their fears, their worries, their liking you or not liking you. Who cares? We have to stop caring what other people think about us and put more focus into what we think about ourselves. What do you think about yourself? What are you doing? You're never going to have a healthy relationship until you learn how to love yourself, until you learn how to choose healthy people and not people who just appear to be one way. Don't be played, motivators. Don't be played. I see I have a lot of comments in the comment sections. Let me get to it. Let's see what I missed. Okay. Puzzle Pieces says some people don't know how to stop envying the gifts that others possess. And being negative is a way of trying to block others' gifts. Because some people, unfortunately, are trying to break your spirit. They're trying to get you to stop. If they can't get you to stop, they're going to get you to slow down, or they're going to get you to doubt your gifts. Never give someone that power over your mind, okay? Over doubting myself. Am I worthy? Can I do that? Am I capable? Never doubt yourself. To any of you motivators, never doubt yourself. Never doubt your gifts. Never doubt what you're capable of, because you're capable, and don't listen to the lies, okay? People stay acting funny on here, and I just laugh at how ridiculous they make things look based on hearsay. I mess with folks based on personal interactions, not someone's gossip. Yeah, it's very childish. It is. A lot of people need to grow up. Some people have never grown up. And I was just having a conversation the other day with Shay Love. Shout out to you, Shay Love. And we were talking about a lot of people don't know how to possess love because they've never got the simple things that some people take for granted. They've never got affection. They don't know about how good a hug feels. They never got the kisses, the accolades to tell them, that you're a special person, you're valuable. And when people don't get that, it screws them up into their adulthood. And even though they may be grown by the government standards or society standards, they still are still that child in here and in here. Even though they're grown, they're physical person, but they have not, their mentality has never grown up. Yes, they look for any situation to toss a wrench in, to toss a wrench at you or anybody else. They want to throw a wrench in your plans to mess it up. They want to see it ruined so that they can smile. I knew it wouldn't work. Anybody who is like that, who will laugh at another person's demise, stay far away from them. If you get joy from another person's misery, leave those people alone, because it's only a matter of time before they're going to do the same thing to you. They're going to do the same thing to you. It's just a matter of time. Okay. It really is. Yes, they try to project their misery on us. They sure do. Yes, Dawn, that is maturity. Yes, you want to be grown. Exactly. All I know is this: woman, man, child. I'm not letting anybody on an app cross that disrespect line with me. Yes. Exactly, realist. Know your worth. I used to think the same thing because but it was because I didn't like myself. I had to heal. And now I look in the mirror and actually like what I see. You are so on point, Marlene. Thank you so much, Miss Yo. I appreciate that. There's certain things in life that, there's things that you can read in the book. Okay. And you can read it. I am this. And you could be teaching that. That's a form of teaching. But for me, I speak on real life, things that I've been through, things that I have seen, things that I've seen through the eyes of other people. There's nothing like real life experience. Nobody can tell me about low self-esteem because I experienced it. I can tell you exactly what it's like to have low self-esteem. I know exactly what it's like to be stabbed in the back. I know exactly what it's like to be jealous because I used to be such a jealous woman. But you think these days I'm jealous of anybody? I'm not jealous of what anybody has, whether it's money, things, intelligence, because I have my own. When you learn to have your own intelligence, when you learn that I'm valuable, I'm important, I can do some great things, you don't want what somebody else has. I only want what I have. And that's some of the reasons why we believe the lies of other people, because we have not worked on ourselves. Stop believing the lies of other people. Okay? Don't. People on YouTube act like a person that you happen to scream at. But there are people on YouTube that act like a person that you happen to scream at, but they're deaf. There's all type of people. There's all type of characters, I will say, on this app of YouTube. All sorts of characters. Monsieur Yo says, I used to call myself stupid, but no more. If I call myself stupid, I'll be doggone if I'm going to let you call me stupid. Yes. Yeah, never let anybody devalue you or make you feel less than. Never let another person make you feel less than. We are the ones that have to say, I know my worth. I know what I can do. I know what I'm capable of. And then getting into the space to where you say, I know my worth enough that I have a responsibility to do me. I have a responsibility to use my gifts. See, before I was jealous of other people, but now I'm on the other side of that. And I know what confidence looks like. I know what having a life, I know what having goals, I know what being success driven means. So don't believe this lie right here on the screen. You can't have healthy relationships. No, no, no. You can. Yes, you can. You can have healthy relationships. Yes, Miss Yo-Yo, I am so proud of you as well. Thank you so much, Puzzle Pieces. We are proud of every single one of you motivators. I don't know each of you in person. You don't know each of me. Each of you don't know me in person, but we talk about certain things. And everybody has had times where they have the ebbs and the flows of life where you feel really good about yourself one day and other days you don't feel good about yourself. But you have to work on yourself. You have to work on loving yourself. You have to work on setting boundaries with other people. And you have to also pay attention that when you see somebody is lying to you, blowing some smoke, acting shady, have enough respect for yourself to say, I don't have to listen to that. Mm-mm. Yep. Yep. Oh, yeah. The ones that love to ignore you in the chat. You say hi to them and they ignore you. It's all good. Leave those people alone. Mm. Thank you, Dawn. Yeah, convenient missight. If that's what you want to call it. If that's what you want to call it. That's what I'm saying. Yes. Miss Eunice, you took me back. Show you're right. Oh, they used to say, who is that? Barry White. Yes, yes. Realist says it's simple. If folk want to be respected, they gonna give it. No debate as far as I'm concerned. Mhm. Respect is earned, and if you don't earn my respect, and I got to do the slow blink like the deer in headlights. Okay, if you don't do things to get respect, don't get mad at me because I don't respect you, because I don't talk to you. I don't have time for mind games. I don't have time for people who act one way over here and then over here you act like a different person. I don't have time for those games. I'm fully grown. I have so many things to do. I wear so many hats. I'm grown. I hope you all are too. Not only grown, but mature. Let's bring the maturity back. Let's bring the class back. Learn to respect yourself and don't listen to other people. You are not an estimation of what other people think about you. Don't believe the lies. Don't believe the games. People will have you in this whirlwind and put you in this cyclone, this tornado of nothing but lies, drama, disrespect, jealousy, and you'll be finding yourself in that whirlwind until you let yourself get out of it. Don't listen to it. Don't listen to it. Yes. Love, live, and grow and learn. Mm-mm-mm. Yes. Shout out to Shay Love. Always been peaceful. Yes, always, always. Realist one. I always give Shay props. Thank you so much. Hey, Miss Nancy, how are you doing? Welcome. Appreciate you being here. Happy Wednesday. Thank you so much. Nate says he only judges food. Yes, Nancy. Yeah, I always give my testimony all the time. I have no problem being transparent and honest. I have no problem. That was me. I may not be innocent, but you're no sinless saint either. And that's what kills me about certain people, the ones who always like to act like they're perfect. Okay? They do nothing wrong. And they're the main ones out here hurting, offending, disrespecting everyone, and don't understand why nobody wants to be their friend. Nobody wants to support them. And they're looking all crazy. Like, who wants to support that? I want no parts of disrespect. I want no parts of somebody who says one thing And then another day they're talking about another. Like, I like a person who stays the same all the time. I don't want to guess and wonder, like, what's up? Oh, which one am I going to get today? Or am I going to get the weird one? Am I going to get the crazy? Am I going to get the person who's in a rage? Mm-mm. No, I can't handle that. And it says, time is precious, but also limited. Don't waste it on nonsense. Build and grow. I know that's right. I know that's right, Nate. Miss Nancy says, I've learned to stay in my lane. I am cordial to everyone, but you never know what demons are working behind someone's screen. Have to be careful. Yes, you do. You have to be so careful. You have to be careful. I always say, be careful who you align with. Be careful who you collaborate with. I'm just saying. Okay. This is one that that somebody used to tell me this all the time when I said I was going to do a YouTube channel about motivation. And they looked at me and they were like, you can't be positive. Who wants to hear positive and motivational content? This is proof of it. All of you who are here, all of you who support me. See, a lot of times people don't want to hear anything about positivity because they want to be negative. Some people like the negativity. They like the drama. They like the foolishness. They like to start stuff and then run away from it, not assume responsibility. I don't have time for those things, and this one, you can't be positive. Yes, you can. I'm proof of that because I was the most negative person. I would say negative. I turned every situation into something negative because I didn't care about myself. Until you start caring about yourself, you're going to think negative. Believe in yourself, love yourself, and everything shifts. When I believed in myself, when I started to gain confidence, when I became closer to God, when I started to do the right thing, it just started following me. Positivity follows you when you do the right thing. If you do the right thing, you don't have to worry about other people. You don't have to worry about trying to keep up a persona, a facade, a lie. I don't need to think about anything because I live the same way, whether I'm on this app or I'm off this app. You're going to get me. You're going to get the real me. And I wish that more people would learn to love themselves and that they don't have to treat other people disrespectfully. They don't have to disrespect their self. They don't have to disrespect their family. Yeah, you can be positive. That's a lie. You can be positive. You can do great things with your life. You can teach other people, about love, light, elevation, motivation. Teach, pay it forward, do something nice to another person, for another person, without even, I don't even want anything back. I always feel like my purpose has been served when I elevate another person, when I say, you can do something amazing, or you give someone a compliment, tell them that you have it going on. You're doing your thing. Keep it going. I'm proud of you. You know how many people out there in today's society don't have one person to tell them that they're doing amazing? I say it every day to all of you motivators. You're doing amazing. Keep going. Keep your head up. Don't worry about the people who don't like you. Forget them. What do you think about yourself? What are you capable of doing? Don't believe the lies, the drama, the foolishness. Stay away from that. You continue to be positive. You continue to be yourself. Keep on rocking. Be your best self. And that's something that I wish years ago that I knew that it was okay. I had to learn to give myself the permission to live. I had to give myself the permission to thrive and to love myself as I was, not how other people want me to be, or I had to be a certain size. I had to dress a certain way. I had to have a certain financial situation. I had to have a certain education. You're never going to be liked by everybody. Get adjusted to that. Get used to it. Everybody is not going to be your friend. And when somebody shows you who they are, believe them and believe them the first time. Don't put yourself in that cycle of believing the lies. Okay, well maybe it was me. Or they tell you something you can identify. That's a lie. No, that's not true. That's not what you said earlier. Don't be played with, motivators. Know your worth. When someone shows you who they are, the foolishness, the drama, all of those things, leave them alone. Leave them alone. You deserve more than that. We have to be the first one to respect and value ourselves. Until you respect yourself, nobody else will. Until you make a decision to be positive, nobody else will be positive to you. Okay? I'm about to put the link in the chat because I've come to the end of everything that I have to say right here. Here is the link in the chat for you all. Yes. Yes. Realist, my father always told old and young folks, but especially old, that respect was something you have to earn, not an automatic old age acquisition. Mm-hmm. That's true, though. I used to hear that all the time when I was younger. Oh, they're older. You must respect them. Nah, don't get me wrong. I don't mean I don't respect my elders, but there are a lot of older people who don't do the right thing. Now, no matter your age, whether you're young or you're old, and you're rude, you're manipulative, you're creepy, you ain't getting no respect from me. You're strange, I stay away from those people. You're evil, no. I can't have that. Can't have that over here. I got too much going on. I've overcome way too much. I don't have time for lies. I don't have time for assumptions. Yes, positivity follows you when you do the right thing, and it does. I'm a testimony to that. For such a long time, I was always a negative person because of the people around me. They're negative, they're complaining, they don't do anything, they make excuses. I was in that circle and just on year after year until I said, I'm tired. It's draining to be negative. It's draining to be around people who are negative. Okay? Really is. Mm-mm-mm. But like I said, positivity follows when you do the right thing. It does. East, don't get caught. The topic was juicy like a summer grapefruit. A summer grape. Okay. Yes, I'm proud of everyone who's doing something motivational, and y'all all here, baby. Yes, Nate, I'm proud of every single person that has had the courage to stand up for themselves, to do the right thing. It's not always the most comfortable. Sometimes it's the hardest thing to do the right thing, but then you don't have to worry about you. You know you're doing the right thing. Let other people do the wrong thing. It will always catch up to them. It will always, when I say always, it will always catch up to you. When you do the wrong thing, it's only a matter of time before it will catch up to them. So don't worry about the people who tell lies. Okay? Don't worry about it. You're amazing, Eunice. You are amazing. Yes, Miss Nancy. And I put the link in the chat. I don't see anybody coming up in the background, so I guess nobody wants to come up today, and it's all good. So I'm going to come to the end of this conversation. It was a great one. This topic was on fire. I enjoyed it. Let's not believe the lies that other people tell us, okay? Don't believe the drama, the foolishness, all of those things. Know your personal worth. Don't listen to what other people tell you. Know who you are. Know what you're capable of. Be a trendsetter. Don't be a follower. Don't follow other people. It will lead to your demise. And there's certain things that you may go down a certain road and you can never recover from it. You can never recover. And I don't want any of you to go down a space to where you're gonna try to recover, or you're experience heartache and disappointments, certain things that you cannot fix. Mm-mm. And I never want to see anybody in that position to where they've done so much wrong and now they're trying to backpedal and to do the right thing. So just do the right thing from the beginning. Know yourself, love yourself, believe in yourself, even when other people don't. Okay. Do the best for yourself and for your future. Okay. Yes, East. Everybody has a blessed rest of their day. Thank you so much, East. Have a great rest of your day. And to everybody who joined me today, thank you so much for your support. I appreciate every single one of you. And don't believe the lies of other people. Okay? Don't let it get you stuck. Be your best. Do your best. Know your worth. Know your worth, not what other people think you're worth. Know your own personal worth and do your best. Love yourself. And you know what we say over here on Marlene Motivates? Just know it. Just breathe it and be it and live your best life. I'll see you guys on Thursday, and every single day we do the Motivated Daily, which is uploaded at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come by, check it out, give it a view, give it a like, and shout out to all of my channel members. The pre-show that we did before this started, that was on fire. I honestly did not want to end that show, but I had to come to this one. And I have to say thank you to all my members. Much respect to all of you. And we will be doing another member only live on next week. I appreciate every single one of you. Keep your head up. Know your worth. Know your worth. And do your personal best. I'll see you guys on Friday.
Be encouraged, be inspired, be yourself, you will survive. Just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life.
Forgive me, I love me. I've been blessed that I have made it through. I'm stronger and worthy. I am enough now. What about you? I forgive me. I love me. I've been blessed that I have made it through. I'm stronger and worthy. I am enough now. What about you?